Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos, but I also do others like the one you're about to see here. In today's video, we are going to do a very quick weekly meal plan. And it is for the last week of August. So as you can see, this is the one that I have been using for the entire month. And I started way over here in the margin because I only had 4 weeks. And most months have a straggling day here and there. So I really didn't plot this out as perfectly as I wanted to. So I just wanted to let you know that I have also decided to go back to this layout. Now you will still get a meal plan in your monthly budget kit. So this will still be in there for you, no problem. But for me, I think I'm gonna go back to this one that is the more of the horizontal orientation because it just works better for me. It still only has 4 weeks. This doesn't allow for more space, but I can just, make a hash mark and cross out what I don't end up needing, or what I do end up needing, rather, for those extra days when they do occur. So far, we have been successful in sticking to our meal plan. That was kind of one of my goals for August. And I wanted to make sure that whatever we purchased from the grocery store and the supplies that we got, that we stuck with that, because I don't like wasting food and buying things twice and being generally disorganized in the kitchen to where, you buy something and then you get home and you're like, oh, I didn't even realize we had this, fill in the blank. So we just got really kind of lazy about the way we were doing things. And then the less planning we did, the more we found ourselves going out to eat. And this became just like a ritual or habit. And it's expensive. It's not as healthy to eat out. I mean, you can eat out healthy. I mean, it just depends on what you choose and how they prepare it. And you can ask for special requests and things like that. But what I'm saying is, this is just something that I wanted to make a change about. And will it be something that am I never gonna eat out again? No, of course not. Our lives are busy like everybody's. And sometimes it's just easy. But that being said, we don't always stick to what we say we're going to do. But for this month, we did. And I'm very excited about it. So I am writing down what we're having. This is such a weird combination, I know. But I'm obsessed with Brussels sprouts. And we eat them a lot. So I'm making, I guess you would call it a hot honey Brussels sprout. Really, it's just a little bit of regular honey, and then there's like this chili paste. It has it's like kind of a chili oil. I don't know, and use it very sparingly. I guess the inspiration for these Brussels sprouts making this way, I talked about this before, is Longhorn. If you have a Longhorn Steakhouse by you, get the Brussels sprouts. It's an upcharge, but they are so worth it. They are so delicious. And they have like this kind of hot honey chili oil, but it's not greasy. Like that would make me sick. I don't like oily things. I don't like butter. I'm just not a fan of stuff like that. And I know that that's weird, but they're just perfect. And I think they're flash fried. I don't know. They're very crispy though. So I do them in the oven. We also have done these in the air fryer, but they kind of make a sticky mess. So I try to put them on like a parchment paper in the oven, and it comes out really good. And then I'm going to make some potato wedges. So we're going to have BLTs, which is something we've just been craving a lot lately. And the Brussels sprouts, I know, it's a weird side for that, but we're just into Brussels sprouts. And then I'm going to just use some of these potatoes that we've had. They're more for baking potatoes, but if I cut them into like wedges and then I season them up with some Hidden Valley Ranch powder seasoning, a little bit of black pepper, it's just like whatever I have on hand, and then put them in the air fryer. They're amazing. They're so flavorful. So that's going to be on, oh gosh, Don't let me start coughing. See, every time I start talking, I get this like scratch in my throat, and then it's on from there. So that's going to be for the Monday. And then Tuesday, we are going to have, again, grilled chicken Caesar salads. Now, do I mind repeating things during the week? Not at all. During the month? Certainly not. I could eat grilled chicken Caesar salad 3 days out of the week. I mean, I like it that much. I guess I had it last on the Tuesday of the second week, so on the 13th. We're having it again, and Sam's Club has a really good family size grilled chicken, no, not grilled chicken, a Caesar salad kit. It comes with 4 little dressing packets, 4 little packets of croutons, lots of shaved Parmesan, lemon wedges, I mean, they thought of everything, and romaine, and it comes in like one of those clamshell, like clear plastic boxes. Looks like a giant to-go box. It is so good. It's so fresh, and the dressing is delicious. So we get one of those, and then everybody eats from that, and it's still too much. So that's going to be that day, and I don't think we're going to have anything else with it because it comes with croutons, and we throw those on there, and then the only thing it doesn't come with is the grilled chicken, but we just throw that in the air fryer, or my husband will grill it when he gets home from work. So that is going to be dinner on Tuesday. So on the Wednesday, the 28th, we are going to have chicken enchiladas. And I use the Ortega red enchilada sauce. I think it's really good. I mean, maybe I don't know any better, and don't come for me if you make yours from scratch, because we all know that would be the best. But I don't know how to make that. I could learn. I could grab a recipe. I'm sure it's not that difficult. But I really think the red enchilada sauce in the can is really good. And I even get the green enchilada sauce. I'm sure it's tomatillo based. It's really good. If you haven't tried it, go grab yourself a can of Ortega enchilada sauce. It's super good. So we do them really simply. We do shredded chicken. So we either make our own chicken or we get rotisserie chicken. And then we put a little bit of cheese. We don't go heavy on the cheese. I know you guys probably think we're so weird. But we don't go heavy on the cheese. And then I also put a little bit of roasted corn in them. And when I say roasted corn, I literally take canned or frozen corn, and then I pop it in the air fryer or in the oven just for a few minutes, just so it gets a little bit of color to it. It just gives it a bit of flavor, in my opinion. I wrap those things up. I pour the enchilada sauce on the top, a little bit of shredded cheese on the top, and then we're done. So we're going to have those, and then along with it, we are going to have rice, and we're going to have just a really simple salad, and that will be super good. I'm very excited about those. I haven't made chicken enchiladas in a long time. Now, I like beef enchiladas too, but I'm not eating red meat. My family eats red meat. I don't. I haven't had red meat since February 19th. So I have passed the 6-month mark, and I'm so proud of myself. Now, I'm not saying that red meat is like the devil, but for me, it just wasn't working out. So we parted ways, and I'm really happy because there's not many dietary changes that I make and stick with. This is one that I have stuck with so far, and I'm doing okay. I mean, obviously there's a million other choices. It's not like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? I was fine, and I still am fine. Do I miss a burger once in a while? Yeah, kind of. Sometimes I'm tempted. I'm like, oh, that looks really good. But no, not giving in. So on this day, we are going to make grilled chicken club sandwiches. What makes them club sandwiches for us? We put some bacon on top. Not a lot. I'm not much of a meat eater, so I don't go heavy on anything like that. But a little bit of bacon. My mom and my husband will probably do tomato. They like fresh tomato on their sandwiches. I don't like tomatoes fresh all the time, like not on a sandwich anyway. I'll eat tomatoes and I'll eat the heck out of sun-dried tomatoes. I love them, but I don't really eat just like cold sliced tomatoes. I don't know, it's just like a texture thing maybe, I don't know, but everything else tomato I love. I love a roasted cherry tomato in the oven and everything. No, that's not true. You know what? I'll eat little cut up tomatoes if they're on like bruschetta. Like, I know I'm not saying that right, bruschetta. I think that's very good. But yeah, so the grilled chicken club sandwiches, we'll put like a slice or two of bacon on top. We'll have the grilled chicken. I'll put some honey mustard on mine. I know a lot of people don't like honey mustard. I love it. I think it's so good. They might do like a brown mustard, something like that, and lettuce. So basically like lettuce, tomato, a little bit of bacon, like basically, okay, a BLT on top of chicken. But that's a club sandwich. I mean, that's what it is. You know, if you get a club sandwich out, it's usually on toast and it's like turkey or ham or sometimes a combination. And then they put a little bit of bacon and cheese. I'm not going to put cheese on my sandwich. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of cheese on chicken, but I'm not against it. Like I wouldn't turn it away, but I just like, it's not my thing. And then I'm just going to make some frozen fries. Fries or tater tots, I don't know, whatever we get at the store. And then we are probably going to do, just being brutally honest, pizza. And then Saturday we will go out. And then Sunday, oh, I can't tell you what I'm having Sunday yet. To be continued. But anyways, so that is our menu. I'll just tell you. Well, no, I'm not going to tell you. So that's the 26th through the 31st. That'll close out August. And I think that looks pretty good. And we had a huge variety of stuff. Never got bored with anything, but like I said, I can repeat meals and it doesn't really bother me. Some people I know it bothers, but I'm okay with that. But I wasn't bored, and we always had leftovers, and I had some really good lunches this month. So sometimes like I take the most random lunches. You would be like appalled, I'm sure some of you. I like boost shakes, like meal replacement shakes. I know that's weird, and it's mostly for people who are like lacking nutrients or older, but I think those are good. So I take one of those usually for the day. Like I don't eat breakfast. Sometimes I just take like peanut butter crackers. Sometimes I take like a lean cuisine. Sometimes I take a cup noodle. Sometimes I take, I don't know, like a little rice-a-roni cup. Process the hell out of my lunches. I mean, it's terrible, I know. But when I have stuff like this, and if there is leftovers, I'm all about taking that for my lunch. I'm a lunch packing girl. It might not always look good. It might not always be good for me, but I'm packing. So that's the story. But thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, I'll see you guys tomorrow.